Hello everyone, and welcome to this video of my 1992 Cadillac Fleetwood. This car is a survivor. Notice the color combination is really one of a classic car. That very nice light medium purple. Look at the chrome on this design. Cadillac really did it well with this design. This car drives like a dream. It's got the 4.9 liter, which is the improvement over the 4.5 liter V8. GM made this car. It's one of the best engines ever built, and it purrs. It just rides so smooth. This car is just really in great shape. I bought this from a grandson who inherited it from his grandparents, and clearly you can see this car was garage kept for the 27 years it's been on this earth. I was lucky enough to get it and really enjoy it. All I had to do after getting it checked out by a mechanic, I put 4 new tires, white wall tires that I drove in that car all the way back from Utah got it back to Texas, had it checked out by my mechanic, just changed out the fluids, the power steering fluids, and I tinted the windows, as you can see. This car is in super good shape. Notice the Cadillac emblems on or what we would call the opera lamps. These are really unique to Cadillac, having their emblems light up this way. These don't work on this car, but I do have a replacement set that I just haven't had a chance to put on the car. And those lights can be purchased off of eBay. Whoever buys this car can get it. All the lights work, the brake lights, the interior lights, every last one of them. The 2 things that do not work are the antenna, which I have a replacement for GM and OEM part. And that is also available on the eBay store and auto parts for this vehicle. And then the speakers don't work. And I just decided that I did not want to fix this up because my heart really is with Lincoln, and I'm going to keep with my 94 and my 97 Lincoln Town cars, as well as my 89. So this is the exterior of the car. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. I'm gonna open all 4 of the doors and give you a tour of the beautiful, luxurious Fleetwood interior. Some of the trademarks of the Fleetwood are the leather tufted seats. The quality of the leather is by far surpassing any of its kind back in the day. And you'll see what I mean when we take a look on the inside. As I open the doors, notice the floor mats are not in there, but they are in the trunk, and they are in great shape with the Cadillac crest. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior, and I will go ahead and remove the chime while I give you a look at the exterior passenger front door. You'll notice this is absolute solid wood. This is not fake wood. This is indicative of Cadillac styling and the luxuriousness that they provided in their overall design of this car, and it's beautiful. Notice the touch electric door locks. Be careful not to lock myself out. Now let's take a look at the interior. And as I mentioned before, this interior is flawless. Take a look at the tufted seats. The leather is so soft. It's incredibly soft. Notice the Cadillac's crest on the front seats and also in the rear seats. Cadillac did not cheap out like Lincoln did in 1997, removing the crest all except for the Cartier models. Take a look at the dash from the passenger side. And one thing to notice on this dash is that, again, it's flawless. Cadillac also GM got correct how to design cup holders that actually work, and these do work, and they're wonderful to travel with. Take a look at the Cadillac crest here on the emblem. I'll go ahead and send that off with the owner. And let's take a look and let's open and start the vehicle on the first crank. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the trunk because this is one of the things you must do while it's lit up. And we're going to pop the hood, but let's first take a look at the back seat. I'm gonna let the engine run so you can hear the motor purr. Again, check out the doors here, great shape. And one thing I wanted to point out too, the wheel wells, rust free. Again, this car was babied its entire life. I'll go ahead and give a tour of the entire interior of the wheel wells in a minute. Let's go ahead and look at the back seat. Again, look at the spacious roominess of this car and look at the Cadillac crest again. Notice the opera lamps in the interior for the rear passengers, both lit up and both work. One of the luxurious features of the Cadillac is the vanity lights, all fully functioning here. And then we have yet another one as we move into the middle of this roomy car. We'll see the dash all lit up, the beautiful digital dash, and it's something to see at night. Air conditioning is fully functioning. And notice the light says the trunk is open. Very smart car back in 1992. And here again is the vanity mirror, once again fully functioning, probably never used. Notice the handles, the chrome, the detail and the design. And let's just walk out of the exterior here and see again the quality and the way this car was cared for over the years really shows very nicely. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior of the driver's side. Again, look at the seats. Whoever drove this car really took care of this interior. Let's go ahead and sit behind the wheel. Take a look. A couple things to note. The car has 114,240 miles. No check engine lights. Everything works functioning fine. I love driving this car. It's a front wheel drive, and it was made to compete with the Mercedes at the time, and it really handles fantastic. Notice the oil change is due at 117,000 miles, so whoever gets this car next will be changing the oil. Again, as mentioned before, all the lights work. This car is really a survivor, one of a kind, and this combination is one, again, for a classic car. Let's go ahead and close these doors. Solid steel safe car. And let's take a look at the trunk. Notice the 4 floor mats. There are the 2 in the rear, and the below are the front and passenger in the front. And notice the floor mat in the bottom with the Cadillac crest. Now let's show you the trunk close. Fully functioning hydraulic trunk. Just hear that V8 exhaust. I mean, it's just solid and it purrs. As if you were a child in the 80s, you would remember Mr. Drummond. You could see him driving yet one of these, but probably the longer ones, the Fleetwood Bromes. Again, this car is going to be hard for me to part with. I really do love it. I just don't have room for it. I've got, right now, 4 Lincoln Town cars. I've got a 94 green. I've got a 97 Cartier, fully loaded. It's awesome with sunroof. And I have this white 96 town car that behind you, if you can see, that I'm going to be selling as well. I'm going to stick with my 94, 97, and my 89 Signature Series baby blue with white interior. But again, if you have any questions, please send a note to the email below in the link. And please enjoy this video. This is, again, a Cadillac Survivor. Whoever gets it's going to absolutely adore this gem. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.